Well, protests have erupted again in support of the ADGP, who was allegedly caught taking pictures of a girl at a cafe. KSRP personnel are staging protest in Shimoga, alleging that Ravindranath is being targeted by top cops of Bengaluru. Meanwhile, protests have also erupted in Mysore in support of the ADGP. Let's listen into what Republican Party of India President Venkat Swamy had to say in this regard.
I don't know the truth. He has lodged a complaint also under the atrocity case. So we insist the government of Karnataka to see that this kind of harassment to this ADGP that should be handed over to CBI. Because the sub-inspector there appears, immediately he is appearing, and the phone which was snatched away by a private man, he must be a gunda, he must be a part of the conspiracy. So he must be arrested and he must be accountable to the department now today. So the police people, the commissioners or somebody, the department, keeping him in the darkness. We don't know who is that man. It must be some other conspiracy attacking the ADGP. So he has snatched away the phone and he has snatched away his purse, and immediately within no time the sub-inspector of High Ground Police Station Ravi appears in the scene and he has taken away all the things. Again these two things are handed over to that private man up to the night. I don't know what kind of conspiracy against this man, just because he's a scheduled caste man, just because he's a Dalit officer. If there was any other person belonging to Brahmin community, this would not have been happened. Just because this ADGP Dr. Ravindranath belongs to scheduled caste, he is being treated by Auradkar. Second thing is, in the department, we have got the past records of this ADGP belongs to scheduled caste. He has got a very good reputation in the department and a very honest officer in the department. I have never seen this kind of honest officer in the police department. So the government should protect a man like this, not protecting the culprits. So the government today has taken a decision to protect the people like Auradkar and all such, because they have shifted him to the head office. Nagarik is there in his place without any procedure, following any procedure, their own department procedure. See, when the government has taken a decision to shift this man, we request the Chief Minister to shift Auradkar and all the people.
Well, my colleague Nabila, who has been closely following the developments, joins us live on the story. Well, Nabila, first of all, tell us what are the latest updates?
Right, Nishita, the war between the senior-most police officials within the police department has really only escalated and intensified. As of now, the latest development is that it is confirmed that Ravindranath has been transferred. His posting as of now is not yet been confirmed, but he has been transferred and his place is taken by Medrick, who is going to be the new ADGP with the KSRP, going to be sitting in the place and in the office where Ravindranath used to be sitting. Therefore, Ravindranath today right now is at the DG office clearing out his cabin. He's moving all his stuff and taking it back home. He is definitely disappointed. He spoke to News9 earlier this morning saying that he does not accept the transfer and that he is not interested to continue with the police department henceforth. We need to wait and see what step does Ravindranath take next now that the DG himself has confirmed that he has been transferred. But the posting is not yet revealed. On the other hand, Ravindranath says he himself does not want to continue with the police department. So that is the major development as of now. It remains to be seen what the investigations will bring out in a few days to come, Nishita. Right now, the COD and the CBI has taken up the case and they are investigating into the matter, but nothing of the investigation has come into notice as yet.
And also, as far as the government reacting to the entire matter is concerned, what do they have to say? What exactly is the take of the Home Minister or the Chief Minister? How are they planning to deal with this situation? It is causing extreme embarrassment to not only the state government but also the police department.
Absolutely, Dishita. It's a very embarrassing phase for the police department, and the only solution is for the government to come up with a quick solution and put an end to this crisis before any more skeletons tumble out of the closet. So therefore, the government, on the other hand, is they're admitting the fact that there is an issue. They're admitting that investigations are on. They're admitting the infight within the police department. Therefore, they're coming out to the media and saying that it will not be tolerated. When they say it's not going to be tolerated, they are also indirectly admitting that there is infighting going on. The Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in the morning stated that he will not tolerate any sort of infighting or indiscipline within the police department, and anybody who does, who is not disciplined enough will be taken to task rightfully. So the government is definitely not tolerating such sort of, human cry and everybody creating a ruckus, the police department creating a ruckus of this issue. They say that investigations are on and they're mum after that. That's all the Chief Minister has to say. KJ George, the Home Minister, has called for a press conference at 4 p.m. in just a little while. He will be speaking with this regard on this matter. It remains to be seen what the Home Minister has decided after a 5-day crisis created over this issue.
Right, and also we understand that already the entire situation was embarrassing enough. The police department, which is fairly disciplined on most occasions, now has practically come out to the streets, especially the KSRP personnel. They are not caring about the Home Minister's warning yesterday that action will be taken, but they're all out on the streets demanding action against Auradkar and supporting P. Ravindranath. So do we have any news as to how the police department is trying to tackle this situation? It's almost indiscipline within their own department.
Right, Dishita, the police department is literally now divided into two halves, one supporting ADGP Ravindranath and the other supporting the police commissioner Auradkar. So it's only right now there's allegations, counter allegations. I mean, that's, allegations are being hurled and then they're countering it. That's all is happening for the last 5 days. No conclusion as such has come about as yet. And speaking about indiscipline within the police department, well, the people who are protesting for Ravindranath are still stuck to their stand. They still say that they don't want him removed from it. They don't want him resigning. They don't want him transferred from his post. But then the DG today has confirmed that he is transferred, but posting is not announced as yet. The DG has confirmed his transfer, but police on the KSRP police, on the other hand, the protesting police are still stuck to their stand of no transfer. While all that said and done, today the Dalit community came up in droves outside Ravindranath's house in support of Ravindranath, saying that this is unfair, all this is happening only because Ravindranath is from the Dalit community, he's of the scheduled caste, and which is why Auradkar, who's a Brahmin, is not accepting such, is sort of forcing an FIR and forcing an investigation and forcing this entire issue to be snowballed to such a big matter. So the Dalit community is completely outrightly accusing Auradkar of being casteist here. He's accusing Auradkar of Ravindranath and the Dalit community are accusing Auradkar of carrying out such sort of SC, ST atrocities against Dalit police personnel for a long time. They claim that it is not just now with Ravindranath. It has been happening for a long while within the police department, the differentiation between castes. And this just proves the incident that has happened with Ravindranath just proves that Raghavendra Auradkar is racist and has carried out some sort of caste differences here within the police department.
Right, Nabila, thank you for giving us all those latest updates. And also we know that Dalit organizations have come to the fore protesting against the kind of treatment, alleged treatment meted out to P. Ravindranath. In yesterday's complaint, P. Ravindranath had gone on to accuse Police Commissioner Raghavendra Auradkar of practicing untouchability with him and treating him like an untouchable, thereby directly violating the law.